Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Cyrus Webb Presents. I'm Cyrus Webb, host of Conversations Live, as well as Cyrus Webb Presents, the radio show, as well as the editor-in-chief of Conversations Magazine and Mississippi Success Magazine. Today I'm going to be joined by actress and MS warrior Shannon to talk to us not only about her journey in front of the camera, but also what it's been like for her to share her personal journey with all of us. Hello to you, Alex. Hello to you, Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen, you will definitely appreciate this conversation with Shannon. She is a fellow MS warrior. We'll talk to her about her diagnosis at the age of 17. What it's been like for her, though, not to be able to give up on pursuing her goals and dreams, but also what she wants all of you to know about what's possible. Now, if you guys are not following Shannon, of course, we will be able to let you guys know how to be able to stay connected with her. Hello to you guys. Hope all is well. Hello to you, Kay. Hope all is well with you. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can bring Shannon in. And then we'll go ahead and begin the conversation. Again, if you guys are not following Shannon, we wanted to make sure that you guys do stay connected with her. Hello to you, T-Nail Radio. There is Shannon. Going to go ahead and bring Shannon in here. Hello to you, Worldview Group. We have to get together soon. Donato, hello to you. Hope all is well with you. And let's see here. Go ahead and see if we can bring in Shannon. And again, make sure you guys are following Shannon. You guys, hello to you, Monica. Hope all is well with you. And there she is. Shannon, let's get you to turn your phone vertical for us so we can get you the right place. There you go. How you doing, Shannon?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. Good to have you all with us. So look, a lot for us to try to cover. There's a radio interview our audience will be hearing later on today. But I want to talk about the journey for you, Shannon. We connected now 2 years ago. What has it been like for you to do what you love as an actress, but also to be able to share your message as a warrior for multiple sclerosis?
Actually, it's been great. I like being the one that people can come and see that has MS, whether it's MS, lupus, Sjogren's disease, diabetes, because we're all in the same family. So actually, it's been great for me because I want people to see that just because you have something, you can still be seen. You know, a lot of us live in shame, and I'm not going to live in shame with my disease. I've had it for now 20 years, which is kind of hard to believe. I was sitting up here thinking about that, but I've had MS for 20 years, but I'm determined not to let MS stop me from, achieving my goals, what it is I want to do in life.
Right. Shannon, have you found that part of the experience has been getting other people to understand what MS is and what it does? I thought it was interesting when I was prepping for this conversation with you. I noticed in some of your posts you talk about certain kind of food may be good, certain type of weather may not be as good. Has that been part of the process for you to educate people along the way?
I do let people know, like with me, cold or hot weather bothers me. That's why I love Hawaii, because when I was in Hawaii, it seemed like I had no issues when I was over there visiting my sister. But when it rains constantly or when it's extremely cold, right now we're dealing with the heat. And, people with MS, we already have vitamin D deficiencies. So we have to get exposed to the sun. But it's kind of crazy. How am I going to get exposure to the sun when the sun may cause me to have a flare-up? So it's little different things like that I'll be honest, is frustrating. But with me being the type of person I am, I'm like, hey, I'm going to deal with it for a minute, because sometimes I'm like, I'd rather have the flare-up for me to, allow the nutrition to come into my body, what I need.
Right. Now, you mentioned to me in our recent interview, Shannon, that you were diagnosed at the age of 17 with MS. You said to me it was kind of devastating at the time. But what is it like for you to see the community you've been able to form with fellow MS warriors?
I'm going to be honest with you. Some people that has MS, I think because my message, you know me, I'm the type of person that I'm not going to let MS hold me down. So a lot of times, if I post something and somebody in the MS community don't agree with it, I'm like, that's your story. That's not my story. With me, no has never been an option for me. And maybe that was because I was diagnosed so young. You know, a doctor telling you at 17 that you have a disease that's going to cause you to become disabled, you look at him like you crazy, because that's really what I did. I'm 17. You can't tell me I'm going to be disabled. And, you know, I went through the whole moping, you know, feeling down about myself as a person. But then once I picked myself back up, it's kind of like, okay, I got to find out what's going to work for me in MS and how I'm going to beat this MS. And that has always been my message. I'm going to beat it. I'm not, you know, God forbid, I pray to God he does not allow me to go in a wheelchair. I pray to God about that, because that's something I don't want. And part of that is because I have children. You know, anybody who have kids, you want to be able to sit up here, run around, play with your kids, go to all of their events. So in my mind, I'm not going to be in a wheelchair. My daughter is really trying to get me to walk with a cane. And I'm just like, baby, right now, I feel like I don't have to walk with it. You know, you feel one way, but as a person who's dealing with it, I know when it is I need it. Because like I tell her, for 20 years, my MS really hasn't done anything bad to me besides stopping me from dancing. That's the only thing it really has done. So,
yeah. One of your fellow MS warriors, a good friend of mine, Mary Ellen Siganovich, is on this live with us. She's someone who I work with. Also glad to call her a friend. And she has your same attitude. While you were talking, she was saying, yes, Shannon. I want to talk about the acting part, though, because you did share with me in our recent interview that dance was your passion, but then you looked for other things that you could do. So talk to us about why acting.
I think because I like movies. I watch movies like I'm crazy. And that was something always me and my dad did. We was always in the movies. So, you know, when I always knew I wanted to be in front of something when I perform. I'm not I'm not a behind the scenes person. Like, I can do behind the scenes work, but I don't like being behind the scenes. I want to be in front of the scenes. And now more so, I think I picked acting when I was in college, because it was kind of like, okay, I have this disease, but I want people to see what this disease looks like. You know, I'm not afraid of my story. I let people know all the time, yeah, I have MS, but MS is not going to stop me from acting. I refuse to let it stop me from acting. And that has always been my attitude. So I just want people to know that just because you have something, that does not define you. And it's never going to define me.
Right. For those who are just tuning in, you're watching Cyrus Webb Presents. Shannon Brinson is our guest for the segment. She's an actress I got a chance to meet in Atlanta back in 2018. We stayed connected during that time. We're talking with her about her journey in front of the camera, but also in front of you guys, being able to share her own personal journey with MS, with multiple sclerosis. If you're not following Shannon on Instagram, you guys can find her at official Shannon Brinson. We'll remind you that a little bit later. So, Shannon, I want to talk to you about the messages you get. What has that been like for you to see the positivity coming your way, one, from your pursuing your dreams, but also two, sharing your story?
Actually, I have a lot of satisfaction, and I do have some people that always tells, they always tell, thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for being so transparent, because, as you follow my Instagram page, I'm very transparent on my good days, on my bad days, just because I want people to know, yeah, this is what I'm going through today. But at the end of the day, I'm just like you. I hurt just like you hurt. Just because I'm an actress, that doesn't mean anything. So I just want people to know that you can do anything. And, like I told you before, my favorite Bible scripture is, I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens me. And I had to learn to adopt that at 17, because I was like, okay, MS has just taken away my passion. Dance is my life. And now I can't dance. I can still, try to do things when it comes to dancing, which is what I do. But at the end of the day, I know dance is going to be more stressful on my body than acting. Acting, I'm just learning some lines. I'm memorizing my lines. I'm bringing that character to life. It's not as stressful. So that's another reason why I picked acting, because I was like, okay, I'm doing something that's not as stressful. You know, I'm
Right.
just, this part is just coming with memorizing lines.
Right, so true. So Shannon, what is your message for people out there that are dealing with any type of challenge? What would you say to them about the importance of not giving up?
I would tell them that you can do anything. You know, like I just said, you can do anything with God on your side.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as you change your attitude, and you have to change your mindset. Your mindset is the biggest thing, because that's what keeps a lot of us down. You know, thinking, okay, just because you have cancer, you're going to die. Just because I have diabetes, my blood sugar may go up. Just because I have lupus, because, you know, lupus experience a lot of the same symptoms MSers do, I can't do this. No, you can do it. Just because you may have challenges, that's what I want people to get out of it. Just because you have challenges, you can't do anything. And that has always been what I live by. I'm not going to let one circumstance define my life. And I don't want nobody else to let that one, you know, that one challenge define their life, because you can do anything. You just have to change your mindset.
So true. Well, Shannon, thank you so much for sharing your story and your positivity with us. I really appreciate it. Again, make sure you guys are following Shannon. You can find her at official Shannon Brinson on Instagram. And Shannon, looking forward to speaking with you again.
I'm looking forward to you again, too.
All right, take care. And we thank you all for tuning into this episode of Cyrus Webb Presents. If you guys came in late and missed the full conversation, the replay will be available on our social media, both on Facebook and on Instagram. So make sure you guys check that out. And until next time, let's make it a great one.